because my dad said so. Have you heard that one? Or perhaps you've just thought it. We're talking manhood. We're talking, what does it mean to put down boyish things, the boyhood things, to become a man? This journey from boyhood to manhood. And in that journey, there's a whole lot of choice making, decisions you have to make, choices that you will take. There's forks in the road, what you will do, won't do, what you should do, shouldn't do, what you can do, can't do. But how do you get there? How do you approach this conversation so that you can not just make the choices, but learn how to process, to understand what is it that you're thinking and how are you thinking about it, and what is the meaning that you're giving to this thinking? Are you still with me? What I know is that because my dad said so, probably isn't going to be a helpful tool. It's like really not a helpful tactic. If that's my thinking, like, well, we've always done it that way. That doesn't mean that's the way to do it now. Or perhaps, yeah, but that's how I make sense of it. That's when I must have put my hand up to. Yeah, that's what makes sense to me. That's how I see it. Does that mean that the way that I see it is the way that it is? That's the only way it can be? I already see it in some of the comments on the posts that we're getting, the responses we're getting. It's like not violent. There's no violence there. It's just words typed on the screen. But I can imagine that when I say something like, I want to deal with what it means for my boy, and then also what I want to speak to my daughter, and I want to help her. And some guys like, dude, like, what's with that? That's like, who cares? Like, man up. No, these aren't conversations for today. Or another one. I posted something about being a dad and speaking to my son and empowering my daughter on a business group, on a business channel. And one of the comments like, man, that's too personal talk for this platform. Choose another platform. Choose a personal platform. Really? So what stinking thinking are you bringing to this conversation? And how is it that if you're doing it here, that you're not doing it at home? What stinking thinking, what unresourceful thinking strategy are you unaware of that's busy playing out, that's influencing how you're busy talking, dude, to your son or daughter? I don't know about you, but this has been such a valuable journey. If only at the start I'm realizing that I have to rethink my thinking and become more aware of some of the blind or blanket choices that I make. We call them stereotypes or assumptions, or it's just a belief. It's an unsubstantiated belief. Even if that belief served me when I was 5 years old, it might not be serving me today. And even if it serves me still today, is it a good fit for my son or my daughter? So, how's your stinking thinking?